All right, hello. Just explaining a calve workout that I did, or lack thereof, as you can see. Calves are definitely a weak point of mine, so I'm trying to throw them in more often. Um, I'm finding that when I'm sore, I can throw in these other little muscle groups as kind of a rest day instead of just continuing to bombard the same parts of my body over and over. Should have been doing this long ago, but it is what it is. So that's part of your training is you have to see what's working, what's not working. You have to change it. So it's a never-ending process of elimination, I guess. Uh, you find things that work and don't work, and it can be a process, a never-ending process per se. Um, I think that's kind of why I enjoy training, but enough of that. I'll explain the workout that I did. It was just seated calf raises, and it was kind of uh, a rigged up deal. It's not perfect. Hopefully, I can improve it with time. But I had some 2x4s down so that I could get some range of motion in, and then I just used a little, like a lat pull down bar, a medium sized one, and with some pads on it to rest it on my legs. And then I just used this loading pin here with weights on it, and just did a giant set. Worked my way up, and I felt that was efficient enough. I thought about doing down sets as well, but I felt like that would have been pushing it a little too much, and I've been in a place where I worked my calves way too much, and then I couldn't walk very well. It was about a week that my calves were sore. So, which, I mean, that just shows you how kind of out of shape my calves are. So, um, hopefully, I can change that. So, I did a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6 sets, 12 reps per set, and nothing too crazy. Just 40 pounds, 60 pounds, 70, 80, 90, and 100. So the weight wasn't too crazy, but the style of doing the giant set kind of kept it to where those weights were challenging with not having any rest. Um, so I felt like that was it was a decent routine. So I'll probably stick with that for now. Probably try to maybe build a platform. The challenge is I have to leave an open area for the weights themselves. So I'm gonna have to build some kind of a maybe like a box of some kind. Um, so maybe make a design or something and figure it out. I mean, the way that I did it did work, so maybe I'll just stick with that. But then I won't have to bother building anything. But a regular calf raise block, it wouldn't work because the weights would be hitting on it. So that's kind of the challenge with using the loading pin. I have had it where I put the weights directly on my legs, and that does work. But having to grab the weights and then put them on your lap here, it's kind of a pain. So I don't use that as much, that style. It does work though for what it is. So maybe if there's a way, I guess I could maybe set something up in the power rack. I could maybe use the bar in the power rack and then put the pads on the bar and do it that way. I think I have done that before, but it took so long to set up that it kind of wasn't worth it. Sometimes, if it takes too long to set something up, then you shy away from doing it because it just takes too long. So when you can find a quicker way to do it, that helps with consistency. Because obviously, the more accessible something is to do, the easier it's going to be to do, the more you're probably going to do it. So that's the goal. So that is that. If you have any questions, comments, or tips, just leave them down below. And thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon.